Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. My name is Danny, and today we are picking up right where we left off, and basically, I guess, figuring out what happens now that we've blown up the warehouse. So I'm going to talk with Bertram for a minute, because I have some questions for him, and also, you know, I just like him.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed-off Sabat just howling for blood tonight.
Oh my. Thanks, Daddy. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Well, I spoke with him. He literally just showed up, like, wolfed right in, you know?
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Sounds like fun. You know, I mean, I feel like if I were to have the ability to just be a historian or something, or just, go collect lore, I mean, I'd much rather do that than what I'm doing now. But anyway, Bertram, I have some questions for you. Like I said, I would have questions for you.
What do you need?
Are you single? Anyway, I met your ghoul Nox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
Yeah, he is very eager. Very, very eager guy. Anyway, I like him. I'd work with him again. Maybe cut back on the Geezo-mans. But anyway, you knew that I met him?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through our joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Wait a minute. What? But he needed my help, and I killed an Asian vampire who was stalking him.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Nox, huh?
Ah! I mean, that's well played. Also, I'm kind of liking this little, like, smirk thing that you're doing right now. Anyway, yeah, well played, you bastard.
Don't take it hard, Cupcake. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
Yeah. No hard feelings. Anyway, have a few more questions.
Like what?
Okay. I guess tell me about the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Okay. I know nothing about really any of them, so tell me about the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like, that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt, and that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
Okay.
Sure.
Tell me about my peeps. Tell me about the Gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
I walk upright all the time. Did you get to choose how you look? It's no different. You know what? Let's just...
Aw, did I hurt your feelings, Fleabag? Well, just try not to let the doggy door pinch your tail on the way out.
Oh, God, I love when you talk like that to me. Do it again. Anyway, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's just try and be friendly. Just tell me more.
Like what?
Like what? Okay, tell me more about the clans. There's still more clans. So I've done Bruja, I've done Gangrel. How about the Malkavians?
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, They're all good fun, if you ask me.
I mean, considering, right there. Is Therese Vorman all good fun?
That was just silly vampire politicking, Cupcake. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Yeah? Did you know Jeanette and Therese were the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
Sounded a lot more than a vicious pain, or sounded a lot more vicious than a pain in your ass.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body. And look what happens.
Dude! Yeah, I think you have a thing for drama queens.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarilla has moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
You not cut out for the job?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
That is funny. Okay, let me ask you about something else.
Like what?
Okay, I'm still, I guess, asking about
Sure.
clans, aren't I? So, I guess, tell me about you guys. You're an Nosferatu?
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
That doesn't sound biased at all. Lucky you.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Alrighty, cool. So, are the Nosferatu part of the Camarilla?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Sounds like you don't really like that, though. And I'm gonna ask you that exact same question.
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
I mean, that sounds like a nice place to be. What do you think of the prince? Because I have some choice thoughts about him. And I know for a fact he hates me. Because he's just been trying to get me killed since, like, day one.
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah? What about the guy that decapitated my sire and left me completely clueless about everything?
He's LaCroix's Iron Fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Clearly. Alright, got a few more questions.
Like what?
Tell me more about the clans.
Sure.
Another. Tell me about the Toreador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. I don't think I've met any Toreador yet. Tell me about another clan.
Sure.
Down. Okay, what about the Tremere?
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in L.A., but all in all, there's not that many of them.
Alright, and I guess there's just a Ventru, right?
Well, they get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Fair enough. Okay, I also want to ask you about the sects.
Sure, Cupcake. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
God, I love it when you call me Cupcake. Okay. What can you tell me about the Anarchs?
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
Yeah, you got a good point. What do you know about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see what you're saying. What about the other...
Yeah.
Okay, so we did the Anarchs, I guess the Camarilla, I think you're...
The Camarilla works.
Okay.
When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the Masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
I guess that makes sense. I've already asked you about Prince LaCroix. What's a caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
I mean, maybe. But also, I don't know, maybe I would have had a better chance at, living, maybe? Just possibly. But who knows, maybe you're right. Alright.
Yeah.
What about the Sabbat?
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the Masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so I've asked you about that. Okay.
What do you need?
Oh, have you heard anything about the serial killer?
Those murders are definitely the work of kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him.
Okay, yeah, I know who the sheriff is, and I know what a caitiff is. I have some more questions.
What?
Oh, I want to know about someone.
Sure.
Never mind, I think we've
You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
On my way. Alrighty. Thanks, Daddy. I'll see you later. I hope, anyway. Okay, so I guess I need to go downtown. Shush. Is there anything I need to get? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need. Maybe I'll sell some stuff at Trips. Uh-oh. You're Sabbat, and you just disappeared. Great. Great! Remember that whole thing of, the Sabbat are probably hunting you? Excuse me. Alright. Come on. Thank you. Hi, Trip.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I'd like to buy something.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Okay. I don't need this tire iron. But I am gonna keep the sword. Anything else I can sell? I can sell this. I don't need that. Looks like that's everything. Okay. I guess now I'm ready to go downtown. Fun, fun. Okay. I guess I could use a little top off. Don't I? Wait, that's the hospital. Wow, I am so out of it. Okay. I meant to go into the asylum and I went to the hospital. That just... Okay. It's been a day, guys. You know, I guess my blood is okay. I'm sure I can manage. Is there, like, someone... No, there's no one in the alley. Ah, I'm sure I'll be fine. There we go.
Where to?
Just drive. I'm going downtown. Well, this isn't good. Oh. Ouch.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
Yeah, apparently.
Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Well, you know what?
Name's Nines.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for all the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. Bunch of shovelheads like that. They walk tough, but they scare easy. Just tear an ear off or something.
I'll remember that. And also, I remember you from the court. You kind of saved my ass.
Kid, I got things to deal with.
Oh.
Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? Okay. I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I've heard a lot of things, so... Yeah, you know what? I'll do that, because I need more perspective here, because... Yeah.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. Oh, there we go. I make no such guarantees. Okay. So we're in a new area. This is downtown. So where should I go first? Oh. Great. Open gunfire. That's exactly what we like. Okay. So it looks like I think this is where the prince is. So I guess I could go report to him first. Let me check my... I guess now I'm in the downtown. Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, so I need to report to LaCroix, and I need to find the Regent, and I also need to go see Nines. So I guess I'm right here. I might as well go see the prince. All right. Hey, it's you.
Hey there, Missy. Small world, eh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of jack squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in the security game.
Oh, wow.
Well, enough about my lucky break. You here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
What do you think, genius?
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thanks. You have a good one.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Your name is Chunk.
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. I'll be seeing you, Chunk. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, these are pretty paintings. Very pretty. Okay, let's talk to you. Hello, your highnessness.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yeah, that is...
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Just a little, but I'm not a rat, so I'm not going to say anything about Mercurio, and if I talk about the Santa Monica kindred, well, I'm sure that you might have news of our little liaison, and that might not go well for me either, so I'm just going to say none. No problems, none at all.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I guess. I feel like I can't say no to you. Because I'm sure if I say no to you, then, there's going to be problems. So I guess I guess what exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I heard it on the news way back in, I think, like the second episode or something like that. Go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Okay, again, if I say why do I have to go, I feel like you're gonna take that in a sarcastic manner, and I don't want to be on your bad side. So I'll just say, what do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, Take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Uh-huh.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about.
Beetlein.
What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit the last round.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I'm sorry, I got my cat that's just like... Okay, oh, hi. Okay. Alright, I'll go see him right away. Or maybe just fine. Or
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I'm hoping that my mic is picking up the cat purrs, because that's just... I love that. Ow! Okay, claws are in my leg. Okay. Alright, well... Ow! Oh, that hurt. Okay. Okay, so, I need to, go see the Anarchs. What's with the hazmats? What is going on? I need some blood, too. Is someone in there? Because if so, that's kind of disturbing. Okay. This is pretty. And where are you?
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
Wow. That's a lot to take in. So what, Fat Larry, what do you got in the truck?
Now, that is a legitimate question, but a better question to be, what don't I got in this truck? Because at Fat Larry's, my motto is, everything's got a price, but I probably know somebody who can get it anyway.
Alright. Like, what, do you sell counterfeit basketball jerseys or something?
Counterfeit? Man, I look like one of those peanut-headed rock-smoking brothers selling SHACK shirts they made at their mama's house. I'm the real deal OG man in the alley with what you need. Counterfeit. Why you gotta be like that?
Alright, I'm sorry. Why don't you show me what you're selling then?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, business.
Alright, show me what you got. Okay, we got one of these. I guess it's a Mac 10. Ooh, but they got clothes. I like clothes. Yeah, gimme. I don't know. Do I really need that? I mean, the only thing I would ever get it for is just, for the sake of collecting. Okay, so now that I have that, let's put on my new clothes. Nice. Yay! Alright, this is confession. I talk to any of these people? You look kind of like the guy that, in the car. Skyline Apartments. Empire Arms Hotel. Hey. I think I can, yoink. Once again. Urinating in public places may expose you to vampires. Can I get up here? Okay, so that just kind of circled me around and didn't really do anything useful. Is there anything down here? Will this take me anywhere? Just some back alley. Oh, my God. What the hell? Are you okay? This is like, this must be a glitch of some kind. You're just like vomiting blood, like violently. Ooh. I guess there's nothing I can really do about that. Is this an entrance to somewhere? No, it's just... Oh, wait! This is... I think this is where this is where my sire died, I think. Because I remember it came out this way, and then... Maybe, anyway. It looks familiar, but maybe not. It's kind of hard to say. Okay, so... I think... We came through that way. This is where the prince is. So what happens if I go this way? Or did I already go this way? Seriously, what is with all the homeless people just like violently vomiting blood? Jeez. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is the... creepy burning mystical sun. Burning mystical sun. Burning mystical sun. Okay. Ooh. This is some nice wallpaper. I like the little lamps too. Now this is a bit much. Very red. You know, I mean, I feel like if you had the red wallpaper with maybe a different color rug, that could be something. Ooh, what's this? Got a book of thaumaturgical creatures. I hope I'm saying that word right. Okay, oh! Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Hi. I'm guessing you're the one I need to see, right? Hello.
Greetings, neonate.
Hi.
Might I assume you received my invitation?
I did.
I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Have you now? Why? Okay, so yeah, I got the invitation, and, I'm assuming that you are M. Strauss, Tremere Regent, right?
Strauss. Ah. Maximilian Strauss.
Hi.
I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Hi. Okay. What exactly is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Okay, okay. Cool. And you're a regent, so what's that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Okay. I'm guessing you can't tell me about these mysteries because I'm not a Tremere, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Can you tell me about them?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
Fair enough. Okay. So what can you tell me, Max? What's going on in downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Okay, but you are gonna thanks, Dad. Can I say that? I feel like you're not gonna appreciate if I call you Dad. But it's so... Okay, yeah.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen some homeless people, like, projectile vomiting blood. Really, really concerned about that. Oh, do you know what's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, that shit is whack. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their
Really?
precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Okay, so you're very pro-Camarilla. Okay, so, Okay, tell me what the Camarilla is all about, because all I know is what the prince tells me, and I don't like him.
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad. Can I ask you more questions about the Camarilla?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires part of the Camarilla?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Yeah. It was a good thing that Nines Rodriguez was there to help me out.
Ah, yes. The infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
Yeah, that's what I'm gathering, and, yeah, you're probably right, you know? Which is why I don't know what to do, because he kinda, like... He kinda has me on a leash here, and I don't know how to kind of break free.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in the Croy's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Ah, so your purposes aren't the same as the prince's purposes? In terms of the Camarilla?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
You know, I feel like under other circumstances... I'll get to that later. I kind of like you. Like, you're kind of pragmatic in a sense. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, I'm sure you do. I'll just go with that, because I'm pretty sure if I try and get you to voice your true opinion of him, you won't tell me. So just answer some more questions about the Camarilla.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Why aren't the Anarchs part of the Camarilla? I have an idea why, but...
The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
Alright, well, that's an interesting observation. Okay. More questions.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Okay, no, there was something else
Of
I
course.
needed. Maybe I can look into the epidemic for you. I don't know why I'm volunteering myself. I'm already stretched thin doing work for everyone, but you know, I guess it's always good to kind of be on everyone's good side. I need to get under someone else's wing that isn't the prince, because I really don't feel safe around him.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I do like that. So yeah, I'll do it, and we'll figure out what you owe me in the meantime when I get back, okay?
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Yes, I remember. I'll remember that. I'll check in with you later. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I shouldn't call you buddy. That seems... And I mean, I can't really call... Well, maybe I can call you Dad, because I call Bertram Daddy. Different meanings, right? Okay, so... I'm gonna go yoink. This seems to be a maze, and I'm wondering if there's like other stuff I need to navigate through there, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So I think before I call it, I'm going to go to the last round, and I'm gonna talk to Nines and figure all that out. And then I think we're good. Okay, so Burning Mystical Sun. I think I need to go this way, I think. Okay, what is that noise? That. Is it you guys? Is that how people sound when they're wearing hazmat suits? Because it sounds like someone's like gagged and bound somewhere. Okay. I think this is the way I need to go. Excuse you. The last round. Oh great, super loud music. I love that. Oh hey, they changed up the bartender, so that's cool. I like that. I like when they do stuff like that. Okay. Hey, it's Jack. Hi, Jack. Do you remember me?
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
Oh, shit, it was a shit show. Yeah, I didn't get to do much sightseeing.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
You're not wrong. But yeah, that's essentially what was happening.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Maybe a little bit. But I did do some... I did do some spine ripping. Anyway, what do you mean, politics?
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so.
Yeah, I don't really like that. But why me? I think that's also a good question. Why me?
Because he never thought you'd make it back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. I get it. I also get why he wanted to kill me, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Why did he want to kill me? What do you think?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
Well, how the fuck was any of that my fault? Again, I'm running off of the assumption that I did not ask to become a vampire, so how come I need to pay for the actions of other people? I am totally innocent in all of this. You know, not talking about all the stuff I've done since I've been a vampire, because, anyway, so, how come I'm still standing here?
public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Oof. Okay, so is LaCroix afraid of Nines? Because I thought he's, like, kind of the head honcho in all this.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
I am brand spanking new in this, okay? How am I supposed to know? Anyway, yeah, I think he's got that Napoleon thing going on.
The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into their bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
Okay. Who is everyone?
The free-living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it, though, huh?
Yeah. I already said that LaCroix's got a Napoleon thing coming on. Come on, get with it, dialogue box. Okay, tell me about the Anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
Everything. How long has the movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
Kinda, yeah. It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
Maybe. Does Nines feel the same way?
You bet, kid.
Is he in charge here?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
Okay. What about the rest of Nines' crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines' crew.
Alright, what clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Alright. Let's see if I can ask you some more
Moving
stuff.
right along.
Tell me about the Camarilla.
My favorite topic.
Do you think all Camarilla are bad?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
That's fair. What about me? Am I part of the problem, or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
Okay. Okay. I just wish the facts were easier to come by, you know?
Being dead is no excuse for walking around with your eyes closed.
Alright, I've got some more questions.
Moving right along.
I've already asked about the Anarchs.
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Apparently. I hope not, though.
Sabat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
Alrighty. What's wrong with them?
The Sabat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
Okay. I've got a few more questions.
Moving right along. What's on your mind?
Oh, humans.
What about them?
What do you think of humans?
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
Fair enough. But, you know, humans seem to get caught in the crossfire, like, a lot.
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
Fair enough. I'm out of here. Thank you for all the help. Okay.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town.
Hi.
Poster child for Camarilla Benevolence.
What the hell?
What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Okay, fuck you. Okay. What? Oh, God. You know what? Fine. I'm looking for Nines, so be a good little boy and go fetch him, you dick.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm scared. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your actions to the door.
I'm sorry. You're the one who started, You're the one being all hostile. Like I said, I need to see Nines. That's it.
So then go on up and see him. You're free to do as you please here.
Okay. I'll do that. See ya. Asshole. Hey.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat.
Okay.
I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Oh boy. Okay, go on.
You got a right to know the score.
Okay.
The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die.
Okay.
They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess.
Okay.
What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not really looking for power. I'm more just... I just want to live my life, And, yeah, okay, so... I wouldn't bother asking if... Why would I say, aren't you part of the Camarilla? I know you're not. But isn't the prince, like, the leader of the Camarilla? What is he?
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
Okay, so what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Okay, so the Camarilla's new to LA?
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Okay. Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla or something? Like, surely, broker some peace of some kind?
I got their meeting right.
Okay. Huh. So, you're not a fan, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate.
Okay.
The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
I mean... Yeah. Okay, so here are my options. I can say, oh, it sounds like you're the Prince of the Anarchs, which doesn't sound fun. Or Anarchs, lazy, loudmouth, street-fighting whiners. Truth hurts, don't it? Neither of those options sounds nice, but I'm just gonna go with the first one, because,
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown.
Okay.
I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
Alright. One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Thanks for all your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I have no idea when I'm actually going to be squared up with LaCroix, Because I feel like, you know, every time I do something for him, he's just going to have a new thing for me to do. But anyway, yeah, I kind of want to get away from that. Alrighty, well, I'm going to call it here, so I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.